I also wanted to ask you about another story you were covering on Jerusalem Day. I mean, this is normally a day that is quite contentious. Give us a sense of what we heard, what you saw, and how it compares to previous years, Jeremy.
Yeah, I mean, look, we certainly saw some clashes in the Old City as a result of these thousands of Israeli nationalists, many of them young, many of them teenagers, who descended on the Old City, on the Muslim quarter of the Old City, we should note. Part of this is about parading through that area, commemorating the 1967 war when Israel captured East Jerusalem and brought it under its full control. Today was the 57th anniversary of that, but there's no question that another part of this is offering a pretext to many of these Israeli nationalists to make their presence known in Arab parts of Jerusalem and in some cases to instigate violence. And we saw today small groups of some of these Israeli nationalists walking through the streets of the Muslim quarter in the Old City, banging on Palestinian shops' doors. In a couple of cases, at least one journalist was assaulted by some of these young Israeli nationalists. What we also heard, of course, from the thousands of people who attended this march today was a lot of anti-Arab slogans, including a chant that has become well known in far-right corners in Israel, which is to say, "May your village burn." That was chanted over and over again. Now, beyond that, it was relatively peaceful, we should note, compared to previous years. Last year in particular, there was a lot of violence. In 2021, the violence actually prompted Hamas to launch rockets towards Israel, sparking that 10-day war between Israel and Hamas. So relatively calm this year, but nonetheless, there were some clashes. And again, an opportunity for these Israeli nationalists to make their presence known in Arab neighborhoods of Jerusalem.